All right. All right, hockey fans, welcome to the Prior Lake tournament. This is the Bantam tournament. We got Prior Lake kicking it off tonight against Wayzata. This should be a good one, as Wayzata's record is pretty close to ours. I think they're 21-4 or something. They got 21 wins, 3 or 4 losses, 3 or 4 ties. So they're a solid team. Our Lakers, of course, are still relatively undefeated. They can keep it that way. Lakers do have a couple folks on the bench, though. Max is still injured. So, too, is Carter Langley. He just had an injury at the last game, I believe. And then Colton is also on the bench. So we got 3 out. They will be missed. Remaining Lakers will have to pick up the slack. Wayzata Trojans look like they got a full complement of players. As their goalie heads to the net. Luke is in net for the Lakers. And it looks like Wayzata only has 1 goaltender. So anybody watching from Wayzata, you probably know who that is. Puck is dropped. Let's play hockey. Right out the gate, Wayzata takes the zone. Trojans rush hard into the corner there. That was a good spurt of energy. Defense flips it up. Wide of the net. Lakers start their breakout. Gets intercepted in the middle. Come on, battle for that turnover there, fellas. Jacob Henry there. He gets pushed into the boards. Ashton's out there helping him out. Comes out to defense. He's got some room. He takes his shot. It hits traffic in front and blocked. Lakers pick it up. That's Jackson. Jackson fends it to the middle. A little bit far for Brecken. And it comes back the other way fast. This might be icing. No, the referee calls that off. And they start their breakout again. Jackson this time goes to the middle and goes all the way to Ashton on the far side. Defense is there to pick it up, but Brecken helps out and support. Brecken now behind the net. He gets bumped off the puck, and Wayzata's coming up. They try their breakout. They get it past the middle. And they take the zone. Number 6, Alex maybe. He takes a shot. Luke grabs it in his glove. And there's a whistle. Tomorrow, Lakers will face 2 games. They got one in the morning or around 10 or 11, something like that maybe, and then one at 5. So 2 games on the schedule tomorrow for the Lakers. Referees talking to them at the face-off dot, making sure they know where to stand and keeping it fair. That puck got sent a little bit far through the zone, but Mason does have a chance at this. He closes in on the puck carrier quick. They bring it out and leave the zone with it. Carlson. And that went out the back of a Wayzata player's skate. Not allowed a turnover for Mason. Mason's chasing it down. He's got someone setting up in the middle. Looks like that's number 18. That's Chase. Chase. Now a little too much to handle there on that breakout pass. So Tyler now with the puck. He takes it around behind the net. Gets to the midboards. So Wayzata's right on it. Oh, just behind the defenseman. This sets up a 2-on-1. 2-on-1 coming in. There's Tyler. He gets in close. He hits that top corner. What a shot, Tyler. Way to pick that up off the boards. Recognize the 2-on-1 and close for a 1-0 goal. Just a little mistake on the pass. The defenseman wasn't quite ready to pick it up. It got beyond him, and that created the 2-on-1. Little mistakes get capitalized on by good teams. Prior Lake 1, Wayzata 0. Jacob Henry now behind the net. He picks it up. Brings it up to the midboards, but that gets picked off. The battle ensues. The defenseman steps up, but he keeps it in the zone by dumping it. Now Henry Bisick, got a little room, but he dumps it. Gets a nice carom where it goes around behind the net. Jacob Henry at defense, gives it over to Nathan Russell. Nathan Russell back to Jacob. And all the way up into the corner it goes. Lakers are going to try to get a little offensive possession here. Ammerman now on the ice. He's putting pressure on the puck carrier. Trojans get it out of the zone. Jackson gets an opportunity here. He picks it up. He's got Bisick in the middle. He waits on it. Tries to go behind the net. Russell in low, but he shoots it wide. Lakers try to keep it in, but it's easily picked off by Wayzata. And they take the offensive zone. This guy's on his own as they did a little bit of a line change there. Now Wayzata has filled in. They pick it up in the middle. Nice pass out to defense. Defense has got a lane. They keep it on the ice. Weird Karam. Wow. Crossing over. I'm not sure, did he save that? I didn't quite see that, but either way, no goal. Jacob with the big stick lift there, and Jackson picking up the puck. Jackson up to Ashton. Ashton tries to lift it out of zone. Referee calls that good. All right. Well, at any rate, now it's out. And here Ashton has to battle through 3 yellow jerseys. Brecken steps in and gets the interception. Now he works his way through. Now Ashton. Ashton on the red line. Behind the net it goes. Brecken now with it, looking at Chase moving in the middle. Now Carlson. Carlson at defense. Keeps that in, backhands it over to Ashton. Ashton's got a little bit of room. Wayzata takes all that room away. Ooh, a little bit of a shove there. Tyler putting pressure on that puck carrier. Checks him into the boards. Chase comes in and keeps that puck behind the net. That was a good move, Chase. That was going to pop out in front. But he got his stick in there. Lakers got to keep their heads up and look for players here. This Wayzata team moves a lot. They are not ones that stand on their skates. They are moving. Shot comes, easily turned aside by Luke. Behind the net it goes over to Carlson. Carlson lets it go to the winger. That must be Ashton. Ashton tries it, but there's no winger there because he was the winger. Now Wayzata's got it in the slot. They feed back out to defense. Defense has got room. He's skating in, fills in that room, shoots it low, looking for that rebound. Luke provides it, but the Lakers pick it up. Oh, bank shot off the glass, but not enough to get in front of the cage. That's going to be icing. 9:35 left in the first period. It's 1-0 Lakers. So far, the Trojans have done a really good job of controlling the puck and creating some offense. Lakers have taken advantage of opportunities. Face-off won by the Lakers as Russell battles for it in the corner. He gets a little help. Jackson gets it out of the zone, but it comes back quickly. And offside, says the referee, as that puck whistles wide. Banks off the boards. Jackson Collins in the face-off circle. He wins it back to defenseman Nathan Russell. Passes it up. Wayzata breaking things up, making it difficult for the Lakers to move the puck. They're playing physical, making those bumps. It's good play. Now Landon Elias Lampy moves it behind the net. And he goes after the puck carrier. Good job, Landon. Get in there, win that. Puck stays down low. It's in by yellow jersey. They ring the boards with it. Jacob Henry's there, though, and he'll send it back in quick. Doesn't get all the way to the goalie. But back to the opposite side. The Trojans take the zone. They've got 2. Lakers got 5. Uh-oh, in front now. It's getting low. Ooh, nice pass. Just was facing the wrong direction. Lakers have got to make some moves to get this puck going, and Landon does just that. Gets it into the zone. Wayzata knocks it out. Clears the boards, but probably not a delay game. We'll get a face-off just outside the blue line. 8 minutes to go, first period, 1-0, Lakers. Oh, no, we'll get the out. Okay, that's good. The refs at least gave us the face-off down close to the goaltender since Wayzata flipped over the boards. Chase is in there at the face-off dot. I like Chase as a face-off win. He wins that out to defense. Tyler, uh-oh. This gets by. Boy, nobody saw where the puck was there. Oh, he dropped his stick. That's what happened. Now, Chase taking it into the zone. That one was offsides as Bisic was trying to leave the zone. Sloppy play on both sides there. We'll get a whistle and another face-off. Try to do that one again. Center dot, says the ref. Face-off won by the Lakers. D to D, Tyler now. Tyler forwarding over to Bisic. He gets a stick on it, so it's clear. Nice carom and a low shot there. Wow. Way to drive the net. Is that Ammerman? Yeah, Ammerman. Way to drive the net there and pick that rebound up. That's just good hockey sense there. Another face-off coming to the left of the goaltender. Chase again at face-off. He wins a lot of these. Of course, when I say that, he doesn't. But, well, I guess Bisic fought for it and won it. Circling the ice, it's going to probably leave the zone as Tyler moved to the middle, hoping for a better shot on that. He regroups. Good pass up to Ammerman, and then Henry flipping it into the zone. It's clean. Trojans, they start their breakout. Kind of an errant pass there as Bisic was right there. That was our defense to regroup. Oh, we've got a... What did we do here? A stoppage of play, though not really sure why. Shots on goal so far. Trojans have 4. Lakers have 2. Jackson Collins in the faceoff dot. We got one of those games here where there's no music being played. So on one hand, for those of you watching at home, you don't get that mute cutout that YouTube does so well. But it does make it seem kind of dead in here for us as the spectators. Puck in low and trying to get into the slot. Lakers do a good job of breaking that up, covering the middle. Offsides, that's fair. Another stoppage of play. Probably a good key to the game here for the Lakers is to get a couple goals in the earlier periods. It does look like they're short-staffed. As the game goes on, those legs will get tired. So you can see the advantage might shift in the later part of the third period. Jacob Henry now behind the net. He works the breakout out to the midboards. That's Ashton. Ashton with a little flip over to Jackson. Jackson with a nice pass over to Brecken. Brecken brings it in on sides. Jackson starts, he takes a shot at that pass, but it's intercepted, and Jacob runs him off the puck. That was a great play by Mr. Henry there. Brecken long. Oh, he's offside. Shoot. Kind of a bummer. Ashton got bumped off sides. Now, you try to bump Ashton on the ice, you're probably going to go down yourself, and that's what happened to number 10 out there. But Ashton was past the blue line. Coming onto the ice, Landon on the right wing. Chase there at the center dot. Mason over on the left wing. Tyler at one defense and Josh Carlson on the left defense. Josh steps in, picks up the puck, flips it up over the boards. I think he was thinking there might be some glass there, but there was not. Same players on the ice. Trojans win that face-off. And they do a cross-ice pass to their left winger. Couldn't quite handle it, didn't hit him in stride. But neither team is really moving the puck well at this moment. Mason going in. He goes into the corner. Puck comes out to defense. Josh stays in. Good job, Josh. Now using the boards. Puts it in deep. Tyler over here on the right side defense. That puck's probably going to end up near him. No. Landon does a good job of breaking that play up and keeping the puck in the zone for the offense. Now, Lakers got the puck down here a lot, but they don't have possession in the offensive zone. So it's Mason there. He's got it now. Centering, great opportunity, but Landon's stick was tied up. And then coming in was Mason to flip that one up as well, but the goalie was there for that. Trojans are jumping the boards. Oh, here's a good turnover. Landon's going to stay with it, and Chase is going to come in to help out. But the Trojans clear it. They send it deep. The referee waves off icing. Josh makes a move. Wayzata tries to center it. It's still in low. It's on a Wayzata stick. Oh! Hard shot comes in, and that one's over Luke. 1-1. Yeah, that puck was in a dangerous spot, and it changed possession a couple of times there, but flipped out to the Wayzata player. He hammered it home. 1-1. 4.5 to go in the first period. Broken stick right off the face-off. Who dropped the stick? That's a Wayzata player that lost their stick there. Sorry to the parents of that particular kid. That'll cost you. Ooh, bouncing puck, but their goalie makes a good save picking that one up. Must play a little shortstop in the summer, perhaps. Referees clear the broken stick. 4 minutes to go, first period, 1-1. Here at the Lakers Shootout tournament. Jackson wins the faceoff to Nate. Nate puts one on. I think he hesitated a bit to hammer that. I'm not sure if he's thinking he might pass or shoot it, but either way, the goalie was in front, so not much he could have done with it. The Trojans adjust their personnel. Puck is kept in. Ooh, and a redirect right out in front by Ammerman. Good job. And now still at the puck, and it's in close. Someone's got to step in, and Jacob does that. He hammers it. It hits traffic. Good opportunity for the Lakers. No goal as play continues. Oh, cross-ice pass there. Everything is clean as Russell goes behind the net. He gets challenged, but quickly flips it off to Jackson. Bisick almost drops the stick, but somehow recovered. Centering opportunity in the slot. It leaves the zone, and Bisick is chasing this one down to the head of steam. So is Ammerman. They're both on it. Ammerman goes down, but Bisick is still up. He's got the puck. Russell's back at defense, but a shot comes in. Goalie struggles with it. But eventually ends up with the glove covering it. Nice save. Those broken plays can be really difficult for goalies. That bouncing puck, it's erratic. It moves at different speeds. Well, he did a good job staying in on that one. Behind the net, Brecken. He makes a move. Ashton now. Ashton out to defense, but just a little too much. That's all the way. Now it's our own pass, so Luke leaves it behind the net for Josh. And, oh, that comes out in front. This time he's got to eat it up. All right. Yeah, that was mishandled puck in front of the net's never a good thing, but Luke puts a glove on it, puts an end to that scramble, and we got a face-off. Face-off won by the Trojans, out to defense. They try to get it into the center. They do. Hard shot, but Luke was there. Puts his glove up. And that puck was loose, but save was made. Another stick down on the ice. Trojan player, but he recovers. Brecken with it. Now Lakers take the zone. Let's see if they can hold the zone. Chase gets in the slot. He backhands it wide. Brecken again. Good play of hockey on both teams. These teams are competitive, no doubt. Carlson gets that pass up to Russell. And now Brecken one more time. They're getting challenged up and down the ice. Nice work, Brecken, to battle through some yellow jerseys there. That allows Ashton to come in. Ashton has no problem plowing through a player or two. Oh, the referee doesn't like it, so he's going to call a hook on Ashton. That's a bummer. Hey, he had to work his way through traffic. I mean, when you do that, you know, you got 2 or 3 guys hurting you. But referee wanted to ring him up. So he will. 2-minute penalty. Minute 37 to go in the first. This one will carry over. As we get a face-off to the right of Luke. Trojans win it. They go D to D. They've got room, and they take a nice high shot. Luke gets the glove up and covers that one, ending that attack. But noticing they've been keeping the puck down when that defensive shot, and I like that strategy. If you're Wayzata or whatever team you are, doesn't matter. If you're at the defensive spot, you keep the puck lower to try to get that rebound, because there's players, a lot of players in front of you. They'll create all kinds of havoc. Rebounds are a good way to score in this game. Henry sends it up, and this allows Landon to turn up his speed. He does just that when the referee calls icing. Ah, what a bummer. Icing is a call, minute 38 to go in the penalty. 1:15 on the clock, and it's 1-1 here in Prior Lake. Once again, Wayzata wins the face-off. Guy by the name of Dare there keeps the puck in. Little stick left behind the net on Russell. Yellow jerseys are controlling the puck. They've got the man advantage. Banked up high off the glass, but picked up by this defenseman. Nice play. And now passing in low. Ooh, they really do like that slot. I think these guys have been trained well to pass that puck into the slot. So then you got to watch out for that. Tyler with the puck. He goes D to D. Still 40 seconds to go in the period. Penalty will take the entire period. Trojans bring it in on sides. Tyler has it, though. He banks it up and out. 20 seconds to go in the period. They go cross ice. And they take the zone. Puck is standing up. I think he might have shot had it been flat, but it was knuckle pucked, as they say. 4 seconds. This should end the first period. There'll still be a little carryover on the penalty as the first period ends. Luke puts the leg pad there for that save. 1-1, end to 1. We got ourselves a hockey game here in Prior Lake. All right, teams switch sides of the ice. Goalies bump hands at neutral. They go to their respective nets. Second period of hockey about to begin. Chase is taking this face off. Lakers are short one player for another 23 seconds. Chase wins that face off, as he is wont to do. And Henry. Now Chase dumps it in wisely into the corner, chewing up plenty of time here as the penalty ticks off to Ashton. Lakers still have the puck in the offensive zone as that penalty expires. Lakers have 5. Nice play there by Ashton, coming to the ice, lifting that one up, just stealing it from the guy. He gets a shot on net. Goalie has a glove up, no problem. And we'll get another face-off in the zone. 1-1, 7 shots aside. Face-off one again by Chase out to Henry. Henry gets a shot on net. Goalie has to throw a glove on it. Do that again. Chase will win the face-off. Let's maybe get 2 passes this time. Oh, he hits a player, and that's going to bounce funny. Ashton maintains control, though. Good job, Ashton. They did a cross-ice pass. That's always a mark of a good team, to see that cross-ice pass like that. That player was ready for it. That's good teamwork. They're going to look to get to the slot. He's got his head up already looking for who's coming in. No one did, so he kept it behind the net. Ooh, a hard hit there. Just narrowly avoided a big check. Puck is down low, and it's scrambling. Out to defense again. He'll shoot. Gets redirected. Oh, my God. They got a stick on that. Wow. Well, that's the other way to score from defense is he shot it. Someone came across with a stick and redirected it right in front of Luke, and it went into the corner. That gives the Trojans their first lead of the game as we're early in the second period. 2-1 Trojans. Face-off won by Jackson. But Wayzata makes that cross-ice pass, and they take the zone. They went right to the middle again with it, but it was broken up. That puck's going up high and over the net. That's out of bounds. We'll get a face-off now to the left of Luke. Some nice kid there. Threw the puck back onto the ice. Lakers pick this one up behind the net. This is Tyler. Tyler makes it hard off the boards, but gets it out of the zone. Ammerman's got a beat on it. Comes back the other way fast, and that's offsides. Lakers got 3 players injured, and boy, it'd be nice to get all 3 of them back, and hopefully we will in due time. Oh, a turnover right in front, in low. Oh, he just mishandles the puck. Oh, a shot called, but Luke is there. He dives on that one and makes a big save. Wow. These Trojans are shooting from high percentage areas. You can tell they've watched some game film in the past. They win the face-off off to D. D shoots, a lot of redirects on the puck, and Luke gets his glove on it. Still 13 minutes to go in the second period. It is 2-1. Wayzata's got the lead. Carlson battles for the puck there. It's won by the yellow jersey. Center it, just missed a stick, but defense smooks in, blocked, and now defense dives for it. Good play, but Lakers also work hard on it. Oh no. Wayzata in low. Man, physical hockey out there today. These teams are well matched. They are playing pretty equal. Nice pass there to get over to Mason. Did a little bit of a flip pass, or a sauce as they say. Got to Mason's stick. He gets control of it, and he's low. Chase now, actually, Josh rips one. No, that was Russell. That's Nathan. Ripped one from the point. Goalie had to steer that to the corner. Chase gets an interception, but gets knocked off the puck pretty quickly. Now Wayzata's coming in. They drive wide. Centering, Luke was there for that one. I think they're starting to pick up on the play here. Again, this Wayzata team will center that puck. They're looking to get it in the slot, as any good team should. It's just some teams have selfish players that don't pass. This is not one of those teams. They pick it up now in low. They're in the middle. Feedback to defense. Interesting play. And that leaves the zone. Wayzata again with a lot of possession. They've done a probably better team in terms of puck control. Russell dumping it in deep. Good carom. Goalie puts a glove on that. We'll get a face-off to the left of the goalie. That's good news for the Lakers. Jackson will take the face-off. Jacob Henry's back out on defense. Ashton's over on the left wing. Out on the right wing is Russell. Russell shoots one. Again, he kept it low. He was looking for that rebound. And sure enough, a Laker gets that rebound. That Laker being Ashton. Ashton now with it. He rings the boards back out to Russell. Russell fires again low. Rebound. Yes! And that one goes in. Way to go, Nathan. The equalizer as Russell works that puck in. Not sure somebody else might have got a stick on it there, but either way, he certainly set up the conditions to make it 2-2. Now Lakers are fired up to get another one. Oh, the ref's kicking the guy out of the faceoff dot. You don't see that often, but here he got it. Jackson driving through players, going for that puck. I love that. What effort. Ashton, now he beats a player. Oh, just looses it at the end there. What a battle. Nice. Russell coming across, playing the player. That was perfectly okay. He had the puck. He wasn't looking down at the ice at all. He was looking at the player, squared him up, and did his job. Now that puck had a weird carom. Luke decides to just stop this. 10.5 to go. Second period, 2-2. Here in Lakers. And both of these teams have a distinct style of play. A lot of turnovers, a lot of players playing close. There's not a lot of room to skate out there. You touch the puck, you're bound to get bumped. Good hard pass. This allows Ammerman with a big head of steam to go after it. He creates chaos, but the puck stays. Oh, it just leaves the zone. Both players need to leave. It's going to be offside. Shoot. Yeah. Don't worry about that, Bisick. That's not your fault. It's the way it goes. That face-off, was that taken by Chase? Yeah, Chase took that face-off. What happened there? Must have been offsides. I guess one of the wingers jumped pretty quick. You can tell these players are, they're in it. They're not sleeping on this game. Both teams are playing really hard. All skaters are putting effort. In youth hockey, you're never sure which team is going to show up. If it's that team that's kind of lazy and unfocused, or if they're on their game. And both of these teams seem to be on their game. Plenty of Lakers in front of this number 16. He goes into the corner, but he backs it up to his winger. And Tyler puts some pressure in there. Now they're battling for the pucks in the midboards. Referee's yelling at them to get that puck to move. Not a lot's changing hands as they just keep pushing against each other. Who's going to get this puck to squeeze out? It's like Lakers take advantage of it as Tyler now has it. He starts the breakup, but a little quick as the players hadn't set up yet. Chase. Someone's got to get wide here to this side. Nice little flip pass there by the Trojans. Smart play, and they cross back to the middle. They take the zone. They're on sides. Tyler sends them off sides. And now Mason with a good steam on there. And Carlson will set up the puck. He goes behind the net, hits the brakes, loses it. Oh, wraparound. Oh, Luke got his leg pad in there. Otherwise, that would have been a fluke goal. Through the middle. Landon directs it in on sides. Back the other way. That went all the way down the ice. That's going to be icing. 8.5 minutes to go, second period. 2-2. We got a barn burner here in Prior Lake. These home tournaments are a lot of fun for the players, as I can see a lot of players from the other teams massing up around the glass as they watch this. Sure, the parents are in the crowd, but all the other players are ringing the boards there, watching intently at this game. Two games going on the rinks right now. The other Laker team is playing on rink 1. I think their team might be, hopefully they win that one. I think they're playing a little bit easier team, I think, with a better, Lakers have the advantage on the other rink, the other B2 team. Here we go, off the face-off. Good step by Ammerman. You read that face-off, and he drives in. The problem with this physical game of hockey, with the Lakers having 3 players injured on the bench, is that we're going to run out of legs before they do. Physical hockey might benefit Wayzata. Nice play, Henry. So Jacob Henry over to Nathan Russell. He sends it the length of the ice, but it hits a stick of Wayzata, so this means it's not going to be icing. Ammerman closes in. Jacob Henry with the puck. Getting pressured. Again, there's no sleeping on this game. Anytime you touch the puck, there'll be a player on you. You got to make your decisions fast. A little stick lift there by Ashton. He might get control of this, and sure enough, creates a turnover. That allows Carlson to step in. He gets deflected out into the corner, but stays in the zone. Ashton now. Lakers are setting up in the zone. Puck is pushed up against the inside board. And it squeezes out to Recken. Recken feeds defense, just not quite on the stick. Oh, he keeps it in. That's good. Maybe played by a high stick. Referee calls that one off. And battling hard is Jackson, but he used his body well there, battled through some aggression, but he maintained control. He's got to get that puck moving, though. And now Brecken. Brecken's got a little bit of room. He takes advantage of that room, shoots hard. The goalie can't hold on to that. Gives up the rebound, but Wayzata picks it up, and they do their cross-ice pass. Carlson's over there. Uh-oh. Gets behind him. Now Tyler. Now in low. Uh-oh. Big goal for the Trojans as they walk in past our defense. Stick handle around and big backhanded lifter up and over the glove of Luke. Good goal. It's now 3-2 Trojans. Halfway through the game. Now another opportunity here for the Trojans as they jump on this one. Nice defense there to knock the puck off. Ooh, big hit. Elbows high, but no penalty. Refs keep their hands down. They tried to center it. It's picked up easily by Josh. Josh makes a move, gets it out of the zone. He's getting harassed, but he keeps the puck and brings it in. He brings it in on sides. They bring it in with all 3. Oh, come on now, out of the zone. They're going to have to regroup. Cross-ice pass, just not enough for Mason. And this one is sent the length of the ice. Referee's got the hand up. That'll be icing. 5.5 to go in the second. 3-2. The visiting team from Stepping into the faceoff circle's Chase. He's got Jacob and Russell behind him. This one, Chase wins out to the middle. Well, that's bounced off a skate and fortunately got to Brecken. A nice chance to get a shot. Ashton makes a move, creates a little room. Gets a nice pass over Russell. Russell hits the shin pads at number 2. A lot of block shots. Those lanes close quickly. Ashton now again behind the net. Oh, he goes the other direction with it. Good job, Ashton. Back out to Russell. Russell's got a little room. Sees Henry's got more. Henry firing. Wow. Good shot as Ashton came across, tried to screen the goalie. Goalie stayed in his spot, made the save. 5 minutes to go in the second period. 3-2 Trojans. Face off in our zone. Ashton battles for it. He gets the feathered pass out to Henry. Henry gives it over to Russell. Russell sends it in the goalie. Gets the rebound, but the goalie's quick to get the glove on it. New Lakers are hopping the boards. Defense stays, but the forwards change. Got Ammerman out there now, and maybe that's Jackson at the faceoff dot. Yeah, it's Jackson and Bisick on the right wing. Nathan tries to go D to D, but not really there. And so back checking is Ammerman. Wow, right to the middle they go with that puck. A little pick set up there. Boy, physical hockey. Like I said, this is game. Now we got 3-on-1, maybe 3-on-2, depending who comes in. Henry's in low. He shoots, gets broken up, but still in the middle. That's Jake Jackson. He can't get a shot off. Jacob Henry again with the puck. Works it down low. Bisick battles for it, and Jackson comes in to help out. Jackson feathers it out to defense. Wide. Lakers battling for possession. Oh, we're going to get a hold maybe? Or what do we got here? A roughing. Yeah. That's going to go against Ammerman. As he played the player a little more than he should of the puck, I guess. That's what happens with physical hockey. You try to get a little bit more of an edge. He just took a little bit more of an edge than he should have. As Lakers go shorthanded once again. Last time they killed off the penalty. Let's see if they can kill this one off. So there's 4 minutes to go in the second. Half of that time will be served shorthanded. Lakers are down by 1. Tyler looking for the puck. Trojans win it out to defense. They got room. Hard shot. Directed wide and behind the net. Or not wide. It hit off Luke. He ramped it. Oh, backhand. Ow. Shoot. That backhanded shot came in low. Trojans take advantage of their one-man advantage. Put a 2-goal lead now on the board. And it's time for the Lakers to pick it up. Just a guy came up from behind the net and backhanded it right in. That was a good goal. Defense. And puck still in the middle. Lakers get it out of the zone and take it in offensively. Brecken gets bumped off the puck. Through the middle, but it's picked up by Carlson. Then out. Tyler. Bank shot over to Landon there, just didn't quite connect. Got to rework those geometric angles. Brecken read that one well as that player tried to do the board deke on him. This should be, through the blue ice, so no icing. Landon drives in on it. And now Brecken takes his own. He makes some moves. Somebody loses a stick out there. It was a yellow jersey that dropped it. Now plenty of room there for Tyler. He shoots it low, rebound, picked up by the yellow jersey and sent the length of the ice. Referee blows the whistle on that one as it's icing. 2:17, second period. Lakers down by 2. Lakers win this faceoff. Stepping in, no, not to the zone. They're going to have to wait to regroup here and buy some time. Everybody's now on sides. Russell over to Jackson, but he loses out of skates, and it clears the zone. Chase. Nice pass, Chase. Threaded the needle. Now Russell. Oh, he hit someone's skates, and they're down low. They do a nice feed pass. Again, in low. Luke waits for it. Oh, no. That's one you just got to jump on. That's one you just got to jump on. Unfortunately, that puts a 3-goal lead out there. That means time for a goalie change. That was a tough one. I think he wanted to play that to his defenseman, but probably should have covered it since they had 2 guys in the zone. Okay, Wayzata again taking the zone. And now Russell. Russell tries to center it. He does. Gets it over on the stick of Landon. Landon forwards it up to Mason. Mason driving to the middle. Wayzata sends it through the zone, and now onto Russell's stick. Also tries to go back the other way. Wayzata picking this one up. We got 1 minute to go in the second period. Jacob Henry over to Mason. He just misses that pass. And offside, says the referee. Jackson and Ashton combined to win that faceoff forward. Brecken puts a little stick on there to keep it in on sides. That little extra effort makes a big difference as the Lakers have control of the puck in the offensive zone. Nice poke check there by Brecken. Tyler has to regroup and neutralize. Physical hockey everywhere you look out here tonight. Offside, says the referee. Only 14 seconds here to go in the second. Lakers have some work to do in the third period. The end of 2, 5-2 is the score, and it's Trojans. Is there a Zam break or no? No. Yeah. No, we could use one right now, right? This tournament, they did the ice before the game, so we won't get a Zamboni break during the game, and again, that's just the way it works. Sometimes the bench is a little short. That's what the Lakers have today. Wayzata team is solid. They know what they're doing. They have a good team strategy, working that puck to the middle, and that's been working well for them. Third period of hockey to begin. Ah,
The tournament.
got it. Jackson Collins in the faceoff, Brecken Long on the right wing. Tyler out at defense, Carlson at left defense, and Ashton at the left wing. Jackson takes the zone by himself. He works his way through traffic. Brecken follows up, and Ashton gives a shot at it. They stay in low, though. That puck is bouncing. Ashton's got his head up, looking where to pass. He hits Carlson. Carlson's got a little room. A snap shot, but it hits a lot of players. Jackson centering across. No one there. Lakers do their best to keep the puck in the zone. Goes out to neutral ice, and Tyler has to regroup. Tyler drives into the offensive zone. He's got players with him. Brecken is right behind there. He gets his stick taken off the hands. Tyler comes in hard to keep the puck in play, and he does just that. Brecken sending the puck around the boards. Jackson over that far side. He wins the puck. Ashton comes in. Through the middle, but no one there. And now Wayzata's got the puck out the other way. They're driving into the zone, getting in low. Good pass to the middle to Jackson. Jackson's going to take the zone, but here again, this is the problem. The Lakers are making a line change. We'll have two guys out there from the beginning, but the rest of the players are fresh. Jacob Henry, one of those guys off the bench, over to Nathan Russell. B6 now on the ice. Just Collins and Ashton need to get their break. Now, that's about the 10th stick I've seen flying around in this game. They're bumping into each other a lot, but I've seen a lot of sticks flying. Battle along the boards. Oh, really? Offsides, I guess. No. Actually, we're calling a penalty here. We're calling an obstruction? Yeah, they're calling interference. I thought that might have been offsides, but no, they're calling interference. Once again, another penalty against the Lakers. That's been part of the story of this game as well. All penalties so far have been against the Lakers. This might be the fourth penalty, maybe? Yeah, probably fourth. As Lakers will serve two for obstruction interference. Nice little flip of the stick there by Chase to send that puck deep. And, he noticed he didn't hit that real hard. He wanted to prevent the icing and then waste a little bit of time. Henry gets driven into the boards. Wayzata comes up with it. They make a move in low. Shoot, that puck is still loose. Jack was there, though, closed the door. Number 18 in yellow feeds back into the corner, back out to him. A little playing catch over there. That puck was shot low just across the blue ice. Ammerman flipping it out of the zone. It's going to go deep. I'm not sure it'll be, it's icing, shoot. Just a little bit too far, and that's icing. Still 1 minute to go on the power play for the Trojans. They've got a 3-goal lead, 12 minutes to go in the second period, and they have a man advantage. Tyler. Lakers come up with this one. That's Brecken. He flips up, Jackson. He flips up off the boards to himself, gets shot. Goalie sends that off, right off the blocker of the stick and sends it up high and over the boards for a faceoff. Lakers will get a faceoff shorthanded in the offensive zone. Collins steps in, sees Tyler behind him. Tyler gets a shot in. Looks like it's trying to be redirected by Jackson, but he redirected it wide. Puck leaves the zone through neutral ice. Stepping in there was Tyler. Everybody's kind of glommed up together. They need to spread out here as the Wayzata takes the zone. They shoot in the low. That was a good shot. That's a tough save to make. Send that pad out ride. Now Jackson. He's got one guy to beat, but he gets brought in from behind. Maybe you'd call that as a penalty, but I guess not, as the referees keep their hands down. Wayzata comes in offsides. Tried to be fancy and turn around, and he's got himself offsides, himself trapped. 2 seconds to go on the skater advantage. We're still in the third period. Wayzata takes the zone. They dump it in deep as the penalty expires. Lakers have 5 aside. Ringing the boards is the yellow jersey team. Jacob Henry tries to forward it up, but that gets intercepted. Now Russell's got to go back behind the net. Wisely holds off. Oh, he takes a big hit. That time the referees can't do anything but call a penalty. As I can only imagine an elbow here. I'm not sure he'll just call it roughing. Well, we'll see what he says. But a pretty obvious penalty there. As... Yep, they'll call it roughing as Lakers get a 2-minute penalty power play. First power play of the game for the Lakers. Let's see if they can put a couple goals in on this. Yeah, take advantage of it. Ashton's battling hard to keep the puck in the zone. Puts his head up, looks and sees Chase. Chase, snapshot. Ashton looking again. He sees Tyler. Tyler stepping in. Fires hard but high. Now Chase. Chase looks. Shoots low. Hits some metal. Brecken behind the net. Oh, out to the defensive corner, but no one was there. Oh, but Tyler covered. Out to neutral zone. Still plenty of time to go on the man advantage as the shot goes high over the goalie, but comes out in front. That could be an interesting intentional play, too. You shoot it high off the glass, and if it comes back right in front, you've just created yourself your own rebound. Mason feeding the middle. Tyler with a quick shot, and now Ashton. Ashton to the Blair behind the net. Probably Brecken. Brecken over to... Oh, there we go. That got redirected front. Probably a good screen there that got that goal. As the Lakers take advantage of the one-man the power play, make it 5-3. Good puck movement on that power play. You got a shot with players in front of the goalie. Lakers pull within 2. Wayzata fighting hard now because they didn't like that. They got the puck in low. Ooh, they try to center, but whiff on it. Now another shot in low. Jack's there. Nice play to bank it off the boards. Jackson's got Landon. Landon. Oh, it gets broken up. Oh, my goodness. That's flipped up in the air, and he hit it with a stick, which would have been a perfectly legal goal, but it went wide. What a play. Unfortunately, just wide. All right, Jackson did a great job there banking it off the boards to create that. We'll try it again. This time it's Jacob Henry. He fires it wide. Nathan steps in, puts it in the middle. No one there, though. Ammerman using his body to slow things down. Keep the puck pinned up against the boards. Jacob, quick pass. And into neutral ice. Trojans send it in deep, and they jump the boards to get fresh legs. Lakers try to regroup. They keep it in on the near side and then pass it over to Jackson. Jackson's got him and Landon. So 2-on-2. Jackson gets past his guy. Landon's in the middle. Puck comes back out. This one, ooh, hits. That's Ashton. Hits the frame, but wide. Rebound in front. Nobody there. Strong defense by Wayzata there. They do keep that front of that net pretty clean. Battle right at the blue line. Ashton comes in. Ashton, the workhorse of this team. Out to Carlson. Carlson winds up. Goalie has a hard time handling it, but he steers it wide. Landon comes in to finish his check. And Ashton, both players going high. See, physical hockey everywhere. Tyler shoves it. Gets it in behind the net. What a goal. Nice job, Tyler, as we pull within one. 5-4, 7 minutes to go. Back to a hockey game. As the Lakers find some opportunity. See a little frustration on the bench of Wayzata there. Maybe the Lakers can capitalize on that frustration. See if one of these players makes a mistake. High up and off the glass. But out of the zone. Mason. Mason up to Brecken. Brecken flips it ahead. Oh, this time Wayzata sends it deep, but I got to imagine that'll be icing. Referee agrees with that. And we'll get another face-off in low. 6.5 minutes to go. 5-4 is our score. Lakers aren't dead yet. Jackson comes into the face-off circle and looks at Nathan Russell. Referee says, you know what? That guy's too close. Let's back him off. He sends that left winger back. Comes out to Russell. Just a little too far for Nathan. What a bummer, because he was set up in the right spot. Trojans moving fast. Makes a loose puck deke. They have it in the zone. Back out to defense, but Henry Pisak breaks that play up. And now Jackson. Jackson's got room. He fires from top of the circle. Goalie closes the door. That butterfly came down quick. Makes the save. Lakers are short shifting now. As you can tell, they're getting a little tired out there. They're trying to rotate that bench quickly. Don't want anybody stuck out on the ice for more than a minute at this point in the game. Chase at the face-off circle, which is a wise play by the coaches. Wow, say that, and he actually loses a face-off. Doesn't happen that often, but there it is. Brecken tries to keep it in the zone. Rubs the player off the puck. That was a move. That's a nice move. And he comes up with it. He gets checked from behind. Referee doesn't say anything. Hard work and play by Brecken there to put the puck in deep. Wayzata doing their cross-ice pass that they've been doing well all game. Gets a high shot over the middle. Tyler picks this one off and he moves it up to Ashton. Lakers might have, it's 2-on-2 in the zone. Ashton hits the break, sees Brecken asking for it. Ooh, comes out to chase. But the Wayzata player got his stick in there and broke that play up. It was looking good from where I saw it, but that Wayzata player got his stick in there. And again, you guys can see anytime anybody touches the puck, there's going to be a yellow jersey on them quickly. Tyler coming across the middle, hits Ashton and Jackson. Ashton up to Jackson. Jackson's got, oh, come on, ref. Landon was, they called it offsides. Landon was on the far side. He was waiting, he was watching. Ref just didn't like what he saw. Getting into the final 5 minutes of the third period. 1-goal game. Jackson wins it forward into the zone. Mason skating hard to win this battle. Certainly ties up the player and out the defense. Jacob sends it back into the corner. Mason. Now Landon. Oh, Mason now with the puck. Shoot. Would have had a nice chance for the puck behind the net. Jacob Henry. Puck was on edge. That makes it a tough shot. Goal is easy making that save. Plenty of time to get a goal or two for the Lakers. Just got to keep the puck in the zone. Lakers have been doing a good job this third period. Almost all the pressure has been on this side of the ice. As the shot total has climbed for the Lakers, we're at 26 shots. Jackson in low in the slot. He gets challenged. Puck is loose. Another one hits the post and wide. What an opportunity. Nathan didn't have much of a window there, but he shot between the legs. Goalie stops that one. Wayzata goalie's been playing quite well. Putting a lot of snow there on the inside of the post. I'm not sure if the referee wants to take a look at that. That snow is supposed to be on the outside of the posts, but that's a heck of a gate there. Puck is stuck at the referee's feet. Russell misses that. Now number 6 for Wayzata. He gets challenged hard by Brecken. Brecken coming in on that back check. Way to skate Brecken. That makes a big difference there. That was almost a breakaway. We got 3, they got 2. Brecken's coming in. He tries to go through the slot. Emmerman hammers it. Just goalie makes the save. Jacob. Lakers with control. Chase gets bumped off the puck. Play continues. Wayzata's now got 3, but I don't think they realize they got a man advantage right now. Wayzata puts it in the middle. Jack is there and closes the door. Another stick loose. Oh, that's Jack's stick that's missing there. Shoot, Mason looks like he's hurt behind the net. Referee stops play as I think he took a hard one there. Maybe on the leg. I can't quite tell what he's favoring there, but he's definitely, well, that's Jacob Henry skating off gingerly. He took something hard behind the net. Referee saw it and stopped play. No penalty coming, but at least he gave him the courtesy of the stoppage. Trojans win the face-off. It gets on to Jack. Jack steers it into the corner. Wayzata tries to bump player out the puck, but he goes down himself. Oh, Wayzata has it in low. Kind of whiff on it. Now another one comes in low. Out the defense. Defense keeps it into the corner. Centering. That gets out of the zone. That'll force Wayzata to regroup. They bounce it in off the boards carelessly as Josh Carlson picks it up. Josh flips it up. Again, looking for glass, but instead hits somebody in the face. No, they practice flipping it up off the gas and boards all the time, and just when you get by the bench, there's not always glass there. So, so be it. We'll get another face-off. Two and a half minutes to go in the game. Lakers are looking to tie, looking for the equalizer. Landon goes behind the net. Wayzata skating with it. Takes a bruising hit, but it was clean. He had the puck. Referee agrees. Ashton flips over to Jackson. Jackson and Landon in the zone. Jackson, he doesn't have a clear path, so he has to take it into the corner. He gets bumped hard. Russell's waiting. Jackson makes a move. Oh, and he goes to the other side defense. And now in low in the slot. Just no way to get a puck on him. Boy, they clog up that middle so well. Everybody's trying to make their flying checks. Puck is loose. Oh, bouncing puck in front. Minute 41 to go in the game. Lakers, they got 2. That was 1-1. 2-on-1. Take the zone to Ashton. He's backhanded. Shoot. If he was just forehanded, that would have been so much better. Landon now, in close. He gets a shot broken up by defense. Oh, no. Outside of zone. What an opportunity for the Lakers. Just nothing to result. Jack is onto the net. It's an empty net as Wayzata will ice it with 1:12 to go. Lakers are down by 1. They pulled their goalie, so they'll have the 6th player on the ice. 5-4. I'm not sure if if coaches have the ability to call timeout, but now would be a good time to rest your players. Maybe there are no timeouts. Ashton looking for a spot to stand. Once again, boy, that's the second faceoff I've seen Chase lose. That doesn't happen that often. But Lakers maintain possession anyway. Mason. Oh, that puck goes late, deep. That'll cross the red line for icing. 1 minute even. What a hockey game. We knew it was a close one, and sure enough, this is close. It's coming down to it. I think the Lakers aren't set quite right here, but whatever. Tyler bumps the guy off. Behind the net's Ashton, makes a good play there. Ashton over to Brecken. Brecken looking. Tries to make some room. Bounces it off over to Chase. Chase is getting in low. Chase over to Ashton. Ashton top of the circle. He sends it across the crease. And Russell will regroup at defense. Now Ashton. He turns around to look back. 30 seconds to go. Over to Tyler. Tyler's got room. He's got his shot, but keeps it low. Goalie steers that into the corner. Now Wayzata cross ice pass. They bank it. No icing as it hit a stick. 15 seconds to go. Okay, Josh Carlson's got 6 seconds to shoot. Oh, no! Are you serious? Offsides? Oh, what a crappy call that is. I don't like it. 5 seconds to go. That was not offside. Here we are. Offsides. I don't know. Crap. That kind of kills it. Lakers are going to have to win this forward. Chase just win it forward and drive that zone hard. Do whatever you can. That's it. Wayzata shoots. They get the empty netter at the end. Down goes the Lakers. First loss of the season for Prior Lake. What a hard-fought game. Both teams played well. Wayzata got the lucky bounces, and they end up top of the board on this one. 5-4 is the final here in Prior Lake.
Hello. Do you know if there's an outlet?